crypto market is down, guys. I told you the other day it's because the US dollar is pretty much the highest it's been since 2017, and before that it hasn't even been this high since like 2001. So right now the crypto market is down, Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything getting punished, and that's because the dollar and the dollar index is all the way up here, guys. It hasn't been this high since back in 2017, but you can see it's running into this resistance. It's more than likely that it's going to dump towards the downside, and we're going to see huge gains in crypto. Now what I want to talk to you about today is the benefits of holding altcoins versus the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, obviously, nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own research before diving into any of the projects I talk about. But I want to show you guys right now, this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin right down here. It's been up before at around $70,000. And currently, the price is sat down here, and to get to all-time highs it needs to make 79%. That might seem like a lot, and it is a lot in the conventional investments, but jumping across and looking at coin market cap, guys, you can see that Bitcoin has a market cap here of $740 billion. So if you put in, let's say, $100 and you want to make $10 on your Bitcoin investment, well, you need $74 billion to flow into Bitcoin for you to make that $10. So I just want you to think about that. $74 billion for Bitcoin to go up 10%. Now, obviously, you can do that, guys, and it's happened time and time again, and it will do it again, I'm sure. But just think about how much money $74 billion is. Because the significantly smaller market cap coins, one of which I'm going to talk about in a moment, might only have a market cap of, say, like 10 to $100 million, and they only need $1 million to $10 million to go up 10%. So your $100 to become $110, for example, might only need $1 million to flow into it. Now, obviously, it's not as popular as Bitcoin, etc., so it's kind of like different things going on. But you're not going to be making, no matter what people think, but realistically, guys, this year, if you want to make, like, say, 100%, 200% on a Bitcoin, enormous amounts of money have to be flowing into it, like $1 trillion or more, which is pretty damn big. So what you want to do, guys, if you are interested in making potentially huge gains, now obviously it's higher risk to go into the smaller market cap coins. I'm not going to tell you that it's risk free by any means, but I want to show you. So Bitcoin down 0.15. Look across at Bepro network, down 6.84. Now obviously it's correlated. Smaller market cap is going to drop much more aggressively than a Bitcoin when Bitcoin drops. But on the flip side of that, when Bitcoin goes up, coins like Bepro and others will absolutely skyrocket if they are solid platforms. And that's because Bepro currently has a market cap of $25 million. So what is Bepro, and why is it something that I'm paying attention to right now? Now, what's made Ethereum so successful is that it allows businesses, etc., to use the Ethereum network to achieve a certain goal within kind of finance area. But Bepro does something very similar to that, but allows people to come in and build different games. We might not really have considered gaming as being something that might interest you. It doesn't necessarily interest me that much in terms of like playing games and stuff, but gaming is obviously an enormous industry, and it's only going to get bigger as we move towards like a Web3 metaverse type world, where people are probably going to be spending more time at home, working online, playing more and more games. And you only have to look at Gala Gaming last year, which absolutely boomed. Bepro provides the tools for developers, etc., to come in and be able to build games, and is perfectly set up for the development of Web3, metaverse, and all that good stuff, which, as we know, guys, is soon going to be taking the world by storm. I'm pretty confident. So this project is really well positioned in terms of what it offers. Build the future of Web3. Bepro Network Protocol is a decentralized marketplace system. It connects developers with operators or anyone looking to build open source development repositories. Manage disputes in the network, participate in it, and earn token rewards. Curating the system and providing development resources. Now you've probably seen a lot of people talking about this platform. It's actually been around for a few years, has yet to kind of like absolutely boom and take off. But I think maybe it's because it came like a little bit ahead of its time, and actually really right now it's literally on the platform. I think it came a little bit ahead of its time. I think that right now it's going to be positioned fantastically for the launch of like Web3 and the metaverse and all those exciting things like that. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to look at a chart for Bepro, and I'm going to tell you what I think is a potential for what's going to go on here. So what I want to show you on Bepro on this chart. Now, fundamentally, the project's solid. It's got loads of things going for it. The market cap, $25 million, is tiny. There's a potential for it to go to like billions of dollars And if it does do that, then there's a possibility of making huge percentage gains on your investments. This is not an endorsed video. They're not paying me for this. It's just something I've been looking at, something I'm interested in, because I think the platform is great, because I think what it's offering is actually pretty good. I'm not endorsing this at all, guys. They're not paying me any money to make a video about this. I just think this is a great project, and I want to show you like a little bit about how we can find potential altcoin gems. And the reason I'm thinking that this is a fantastic project is we think back to sort of May. I want to show you this. This was like March or mid-March last year when crypto was doing pretty well. It was all the way up here at 4.7 cents. Subsequently has been absolutely squashed towards the downside and has dropped something like 92%. Now, obviously, that shows you the risk potential of getting involved in projects, but right now it's actually really pretty low down. For some reason I got the green line in the wrong place, but that's basically our base level of this enormous descending triangle, which has been forming for like a year or so, obviously after that blow off top. Now, I want to show you that if we want to return to all-time highs in a Bepro, that's already 1,188%. So that's already a 10x just to get back to all-time highs. Remember, 73% for Bitcoin to go to all-time highs. Bepro can potentially go there and beyond, and it can happen very, very quickly because the market cap, $25 million, reminding you, is actually really small. And to get this evaluation, it's going to go up to a value of around $250 million, which actually, again, is not a huge amount of money in crypto when we think about the size of other projects going around. But not only that, guys, I want to show you the Fibonacci. When we have blue sky breakouts, what I mean is when we break out beyond times or places that we've been before. So taking the swing low down to the swing high with the Fibonacci tool, we can give ourselves some sort of a target. Now, it's not guaranteed that if it breaks all-time highs, it's going to go here. But what I tend to look for, after high, down to low and up, if it breaks that all-time high and it pushes on, the 1.618 is the target number. Because apart from that, there's no data. So we have to have a line in the sand that is more than likely going to get hit. Now, coming from current price, jumping up to that is 1,989%, which is 19x. Okay, so if you're putting in $100, it's $1,900, $1,000, 19,000. You know, you get it. Even then, guys, I'm not great at maths, but that's like still like $500 million or less. Now, if you think about Gala Gaming, etc., with multi-billion-dollar market caps, that says that potentially not only could you see a 19x, but you could potentially see like a 30, 40, 50x in just the space of a year, maybe even less, and it's happened time and time again with lots of different cryptocurrencies. So go across and check out this project. I think it's pretty cool. I've been buying some at lower levels. Every time it's taking a bit of a drop, I'm buying a little bit more. But jumping into the 4-hour, guys, I'm actually thinking that we are looking very perfect right now for a potential move towards the upside. This green line is the bottom of the market, in my opinion. I can't see us going a huge amount much lower than that. If we do come down to that green line, well, it's going to be like a 27% loss, which is obviously still sizable, guys. I'm not saying that it's not, but right now we've got a descending channel. We did have some sort of a breakout, but it got faked out, pushed back in. But right now we're starting to form again, and what we're looking like forming here is a higher low. This is the lowest low, a higher low, which could see us then push and have another higher low put in here. And once we're breaking out of here, then we're moving to the top of this pattern. In terms of price move from there to even the top of this pattern, it's 90%. I want to show you how quickly it can move, guys. 26th of March until the 4th of April, it was like 6 days. It moved from there and it came up to here, and that was 168%. Coins like this can move insanely quickly, and when you start noticing them, that's when it's too late. That's when people are going to start taking profits, etc. So get into projects that have been around for a little bit. They've stood the test of time. Maybe they haven't really seen the huge, large-scale investment that other coins have seen for whatever reason. But if they're running projects that you can see real-world use cases for, then potentially there's going to be some great upside returns. Because when we see Bitcoin moving 10%, you're going to see things like Bepro moving 50 to 100%. I'm very confident of that. I've seen it before, and I think we're going to see it again, and it's not going to be very far away before we start pushing. And then our next target would be up towards this yellow line, which is the resistance line of the descending triangle. But again, you know, even if you stayed in and you got out at that level, you'd be looking at 130%. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that update about this crypto gem in the gaming world, which I think is going to be a very exciting and interesting place to be investing in over the coming year or so. So if you have got some value, then make sure you smash that like button. Thanks very much for doing that. Helps me out more than you know, and helps me get this content to more people and encourage people to get involved into crypto. And if you're new to cryptocurrency, If you're new to the channel or new to crypto in general and you want to hear more about Ethereum and all the larger scale cryptos as well as the small cap altcoin gems that could potentially be making us tons of money, obviously not financial advice, go away and do your own research, but this year could be very exciting if you get yourself into the right headspace and in the right place. And right now, paying attention to crypto is what you should be doing, not burying your head in the sand like most people have been doing for the last few months when crypto has been down. Because right now is where you make money, guys, not at the top of bull cycles when everyone's getting pumped and buying and then FOMO. When everyone's FOMOing in at the top of bull cycles and getting absolutely wrecked. So make sure you subscribe down below, guys, to House of Crypto, and I will do my best to bring you updates on all the stuff that's happening as and when it does. Hope you have a fantastic Friday and a great weekend wherever you are in the world. See you soon with another video. Bye-bye.